I'm Danica, and welcome back to Dating Damnation. My tall, true tales of dating in these 30 something ages. Today's tale is about that perfect virtual match harmonic melodies, and in this case, a good old swipe to the right. Yes, an experience with Tinder that was, well, we'll get there. So, this may have been my third experience using this particular dating app. Times before had been okay, but I would usually delete the app and then go back. I don't know, I'm kind of weird like that. So this time, there was a guy that caught my eye, and we had a match interest in each other. He had a unique look to him, light hair and sun-kissed skin, and he had a career in justice and helping others. He was also looking for a relationship, and that was a key thing for me. So we started by messaging each other on the app. His name was Warren. Then from there, he asked for my phone number, and we just continued to text for a few weeks. Just basic, hey, how are you? How was work? What did you eat today? Very regular stuff. Warren said he was a teacher and also was a court security officer. Then he called me one evening and said it was time for us to try and meet up. So we actually scheduled something the following evening at a restaurant. So the following evening, due to traffic, we were actually both running late to dinner. He arrived before I did, and when I got there, it was interesting. He looked a bit rough. Had already ordered us some drinks. Luckily, physically, like in his facial, his build, they were the same as his photos, but his clothes were really dusty. Warren explained that he had to clean some stuff at his office and he was in the middle of moving into his new apartment. So dinner ended up being really nice. I had ordered some hot wings and I think he just had a salad. And I had been really hungry. I don't even think I had lunch that day. And I just let him do most of the talking. Warren spoke about how he had just moved from Louisiana a few months ago. He was very family oriented and spoke highly of his mother and siblings that still lived in Louisiana. Warren expressed being really excited to start a new life in Atlanta. And after dinner, we just decided to stroll through the parking lot where our vehicles were. Warren asked if we could sit in his car for a while and just listen to some music. I didn't see the harm since it was a well lit, crowded area. And his car was really nice. He even still had the plastic down on the flooring. My own car was a complete mess, like a real hot mess. I would have been embarrassed compared to his extra clean interior. So as we sat in Warren's vehicle, we had been listening to some 90s and early 2000 R&B music. The conversation had been flowing nicely until Sweet Lady by Tyrese played. Warren started to discuss how his ex girlfriend loved this song and how she never appreciated him as a boyfriend. Then he started to rant on how he was going to move on from her. I was like, what is going on? Then from there, it got really strange, and he asked could he kiss me. Then he started to rub my leg. I politely moved his hand, and I said, "No, you cannot kiss me." And then, guys, guess what? My tummy started to rumble. It was from those wings I had had earlier. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to get home." So I got out of Warren's vehicle, and he got out too and asked me, could he come over to my house? I told him it was a bit too soon. Hello. And I told him I had a great time and just call me later. But he became persistent. My stomach was rumbling even more. I told him no, we would just talk later. Warren was trying to give me a hug, but I just swiftly dodged him and got to my car, and then I peeled off like I was like zoom out that parking lot. So I had like a 20 to 30-minute ride back to home, and my stomach was still rumbling more and more. I was like, I'm not going to make it. So I was just also thinking about how odd Warren's behavior was. I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with this guy. Then my phone started to ring over the car's Bluetooth. It was Warren. Oh, Lord. So this is just part one of this dating tale, which is titled Mama Can Wait. Find out how this dating tale ends in part two, and I will see you dating darlings at the next episode. Bye.